I don't know, something's eating them. I didn't know something would eat garlic. Maybe they just tasted it and decided that they didn't like it. I mean, I got a lot of them coming up. I don't know if you can see them. But you got holes like that hole where somebody has got in there, and so we'll just plant stuff in the holes. Got the critters here, that's for certain. I don't know if the carrots are growing or not. I wouldn't know a carrot if it smacked me in the face. See? That don't look like a carrot. It said it can take a while for carrots to grow. Carrot looks like a leaf, I think. I'm going to say that they're not growing yet. Check the other end. Nope, not seeing nothing that looks like a... Probably won't work. I don't know. Like I said, I never have had much luck at growing carrots. I'm gonna go, I'll show you the one that I think that are carrots on the inside. These are the carrots that I planted in the thing just to see if they would grow. And this little dude right here, I think that's a carrot. Because of the spacing. So this, I planted them like this one right here. I planted a seed here and a seed here. You know, so I'd be able to tell when they came up. This one's a little off center. It should be right there, but that could have been just the seed moved. But I don't know. I don't know. Don't have a lot of experience with carrots, so I probably won't know until I actually pull it up and see if it's got a carrot underneath it. You can see this one right here. That looks like a grass. So we'll keep looking at them. And our temperature has gone down to 100. So it's been quite a while in here. It got to 106, I think, but now it's dropped down. And it's settled. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't see. But this was all the way to the top. I mean, this compost was all the way to the top. So it settled that much. But it did its job for the cool weather. I mean, we're coming into April now, and so I don't really have to worry about, except for starting seeds. My little sand cherries are blooming, or they're flowering, or leafing up. Now if they'll grow roots. And these are Rose of Sharon, and they're starting to green up. So we'll see if they grow roots. I don't know. I've been trying not to overwater them, but looks like everybody needs a little water right now. I'm gonna finish getting these out, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get my tomatoes and peppers and get my potatoes out here and let them start sprouting, and all that stuff that I want to plant the 1st of May. I think well, I could probably get them in the ground. I can always, if it looks like it's going to be, get some kind of a crazy frost in May, which usually doesn't happen. Yeah. Ohio. All right, well, here's the second pile, and it's at just about 90 degrees. It's not quite all the way full. It's 3x3 anyhow. And that's leaf and chicken manure and some dirt. That's leaf and so on and so forth. But as you can see, the top here, it's not all the way full. So if you have the ability to save leaves in the fall and grass clippings, and then in the winter months save your food waste, come January or February, you wanted to start your garden early and you didn't have a greenhouse, say you just got a spot in your backyard and there's no electricity for whatever reason, you can actually make this little compost heap. And I just layered it, layer of leaf, grass stuff, and then the nitrogen is the chicken. But your nitrogen can be, I think you can use paper, cardboard, shredded, your food waste, and just sort of layer it, you know, up until you got a nice pile. You can actually take your seed beds, and I'm gonna try this with this one on the outside here. It's sort of warm right now. It would be better if it was still cold in March, but even February, you could actually set your flats in there, you know, put your seeds in and everything, get your flats all set up in there, and then just take a piece of plastic and cover this up and bring the plastic down, you know, to halfway height and tie it up so that it's contained like a little greenhouse. You could start your seeds outside with no electricity. You know, if you got no electricity in your house, but you know you're burning wood or whatever to keep warm, you could do it in the house through the windows. But just saying, if you don't want to get into lights, you know, grow lights and every time I try that stuff, you just get a bunch of leggy seedlings that die. But I'm gonna try this one outside just to see if I can start my tomatoes and peppers and so on and so forth on top of this, just under a piece of plastic. I think it'll work. But yeah, because it's at 90 degrees. I'm gonna finish filling this up today. It'll settle. I'll fill it up to maybe this wire right here, and then it'll leave me a small gap that I can put my flats in and just cover it up with plastic. We'll see what happens. Be interested. And I did put a lot of water in when I watered it, and it sort of looks dry out here. That's dry, but inside it's pretty wet. I was wondering if I wasn't watering enough. We'll see how hot this one gets. To do that 18-day compost, as soon as this gets up to temperature, they said like in 4 days, then every day you turn it. You'll take it and turn it all from top to bottom. Next day from top to bottom. In 18 days, you'll have good compost that you can put on your garden, and it won't be, you know, it won't be too strong where it'll kill stuff. So we're going to try it. I'm hoping that this one, and I'm gonna build 2 more. I got plenty. I might build a bunch of them. I'm hoping I can use this for my tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. I also want to do my potato towers. I want to be able to use compost and straw in your tower as it grows. Just keep loading in. I might even load in, I don't think I want to load in too much. I don't want to load in stuff that would actually make it turn into a compost pile, because it might heat up and kill the potato plant. So you probably don't want to put anything but like the dark matter, in other words, leaves or straw. I know when you put straw on top of potato plants, you get a lot more potatoes. But that's how I'm going to try to grow potatoes this year. But we'll see what happens. I'll be back. All right, we're in doing the dreaded job of cleaning up the winter compost.